Welcome back to another video on the Down to the Wire channel. I guess we're talking about that Super Bowl today. That was by far one of the more ridiculous Super Bowls. A very, very, very good game, but not the outcome I wanted. Of course, it's the exact opposite for James. Yeah, Patriots won in dramatic fashion after being down 28-3. Just crazy. And yeah, it was just insane. So, what do you got?
Well, all right. So, hold on. Keep it rolling.
Oh, we're rolling.
Part of the plan.
Oh my fucking god. What are you doing? He's gonna bring out the Brady jersey, I bet. Honestly, just said you were gonna bring out the Brady jersey.
Okay. So, this man right here is the greatest ever. This team, where's the logo? Right here. He's also the greatest. So, hey, you know what this means?
Yeah, I do.
Please explain.
5 rings now for Brady.
Yes. And
See,
there's also numerous records that were broken. Just adds to the list. So, I mean, what can I say? My final score was 34-21, but it ended up being 28. So I was almost there. That would have been sick. But you know, halftime, not gonna lie, a little nervous. Just a little bit. I was like, you know what? Second half, we're always better in the second half. Let's get it. Second half comes around, pull up some points. Okay, it's gonna do it. Just can't let them score. Getting along there, score another one. What is it, like 20? Was it 28 to like 18 or something like that? Like third, fourth? I don't know. I forget.
anyway. At the end of the third, they were down 28-3.
No. So yeah, fourth quarter comebacks. Tom Brady's a god at that. And then see, I didn't think they'd be going overtime, but when he tied it up, it's like those 2-point conversions were nerve wracking as fuck. Not gonna lie, I was like, holy shit! If we missed that, we're fucking done. Got 2 of those. Then overtime, it's like we're gonna win the coin toss. I know for a fact, won the coin toss. I was like, okay, Brady's going to the fucking field. He's gonna drive and score. There's no way in hell we're losing this bullshit. Game down from fucking 28-3. What do? Greatest drive ever. Julian fucking Edelman. That catch was I don't even know. Julian Tyree is what his name is.
Okay, no, don't even start with that.
So, that catch in the replay was like, holy shit. That was crazy. And overtime, my man James White sneaks that right in there. Whew. What a day. What a feeling.
See, the thing was, the Falcons started off that game so good. Honestly, like, couldn't have gone any better for them.
Yeah.
I mean, Blunt wasn't doing anything. The Pats had, like, pretty much no run game whatsoever. They were dropping passes all over the place. Brady got hit a few times, and everything was going the Falcons' way, honestly. Till it got up to, what was it, like 21-0 at one point? Yeah, that pick six, in my opinion, was one of the worst throws I've ever seen Brady make. Honestly, I saw that coming a mile away, throwing it right into coverage. But the issue here was the Falcons coach Dan Quinn had the same thing happen a few years ago when he was with Seattle. Okay, Seattle went ahead. New England comes back, and so he knows this team is more than capable of coming back, regardless of what that deficit is. So at halftime, instead of preparing for that, because obviously you know what's coming, you're not going to shut out the Patriots or leave them at 3 points. That's not going to happen. So
No,
instead of changing things up a little to keep that offense on the field and keep Brady off the field, what do they do? The Patriots defense just took over. The Patriots offense took over, and there was no chance whatsoever. They had, after Julio Jones' great catch in the third, where he tapped his toes on the sideline, they were
that was ridiculous.
right in field goal range. All they had to do was run the ball with whoever, once, twice, three times, whatever it was. Then a field goal range would have put them up by 11, and it would have probably won them the Super Bowl. What happens instead? He drops Matt Ryan back, of course, gets sacked. Another play, they try to run it, and there's like a 3-yard loss. There's a holding penalty, and next thing you know, they're out of field goal range. Then on top of that, another play they should have run. The Hightower comes in, causes the fumble, and the game is pretty much leaning towards the Patriots at that point. And then of course,
This is where the experience comes in.
and then right in the beginning of the third quarter, I was saying this over and over and over again. They used a cruddy timeout, just pretty much for no reason. I don't know if they weren't ready. I don't remember, but they used one timeout there, and I thought that was the most critical thing in the game. Because at the end, with 52 or 57 seconds left, they had the chance to drive down the field and kick a game-winning field goal, and of course win the Super Bowl. But with no timeouts, instead of throwing it out of bounds, they throw these 5-yard plays and they stay in bounds. It's like, you're not getting anywhere at this point. Where was that great offense that was supposed to be coming in? What the hell happened to that at halftime?
That's what I've been saying all along. Falcons defense, or the 27th ranked overall.
Yeah,
They were playing much better than that. Obviously, first half, like they were just
in the beginning
so
of the
good.
second half, and then of
Yeah.
course once their offense went down, their defense went down too.
We had our offense on the field for more than double the time of possession than the Falcons.
I think the
Yeah,
issue there though
defense
was
dominated a lot.
like the Falcons would make the big plays. They had the huge running play, a couple of huge passing plays to Jones, and that pretty much did it.
I could see it. I could see the chart starting to collapse because that drive they had three penalties in a row. Just literally were going down the field with penalties. I'm like, what the fuck?
It was just like big mistake after big mistake in the second half, honestly. And the thing is, whatever team you are, you have to play a near perfect game to beat the Patriots. And they did up until the middle of the third quarter. Then the boneheaded play calls started coming, and of course, they just let the Patriots right back in it. And honestly, you do give credit to the Patriots. That's just ridiculous, but at the same time, I just don't understand how you can let that happen. Especially being a defensive coordinator on a team from 2 years ago that lost the same game to the Patriots in dramatic fashion.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
Jesus.
Honestly.
Still in shock.
Yeah. Does not make any sense.
Ugh.
Oh my god.
You're over here like, oh, 10 points, they're down 10 points, they're never going to do it. No one's ever came back from 10 points.
Oh, but I did tell you, if anyone's going to do it, it's going to be the Patriots.
Yes, but then when they were down by 21 or whatever it was.
At that point, I thought it was over. I didn't think you could mess that up, but apparently you can.
Back down from 20 some points before. 24 points. This is 25, so.
But this was also the Super Bowl. Like, oh
And the
my
first
god.
overtime Super Bowl that we won. Whew.
Just
Unbelievable.
absolutely nuts. And of course, going forward, the Pats get Gronk back. The only issue I have towards next year is, from what I heard, Blunt's a free agent, Hightower's a free agent, And I think they still have some work to do on that offensive line. Especially that dude Shaq Mason. Last year, Von Miller destroyed him. This year, that no-name guy Jarrett on the Falcons destroyed him. Get rid of him if you're the Patriots. I mean, honestly.
You know what's funny? Everyone was saying, they're like, everyone's leaving the room. We're all watching it, my whole family and shit. And then everyone's leaving the room. I was like, dude, they're gonna make this happen in the second half. They're all leaving like, oh no, it's over, it's over. Then everyone's like pissed at Julian Edelman. They were like, oh, Julian Edelman's, you should just really get rid of him. These sucks, dropping all these passes. And then after that catch,
a few of those though, I found a few of those passes though on Brady. He kept overthrowing him a few times.
Yeah, I know that.
There was a nice play he had going down the sideline, and Edelman was wide open, and Brady overthrew him.
Pretty good first half too. Like besides that interception, like he wasn't doing that bad. He had like 2 or 3 incompletions.
Yeah.
But that second half, he just fourth quarter and overtime.
Just if you're a Patriots fan, greatest game you've ever seen. If you're anyone else, not even just a Falcons fan, that was just ridiculous. And for anyone who doesn't know, both of us are in college, but there was some crazy stuff happening afterwards. Maybe not as crazy in our areas as some other schools, but yeah, it was still pretty insane. I do have a video I will put on here probably right now. Yes. And so, honestly, that's pretty much all I got to say.
Now we gotta work on that second hand, boys.
My God. If any other team is watching this, for the love of God, step up your game. This is way too easy for these Patriots.
AFC's too weak, boys.
Honestly, right now, they are my favorite to not only get back, but win the Super Bowl next year.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
I don't. Maybe this team is in the AFC that can beat them, NFC, but no team in the AFC can match up to this next year, unless I see significant improvements from teams like Denver and Baltimore in general. But alright, so we're going to stop the video here. If you like what you heard, give this video a like, subscribe to our channel, leave a comment, tell us what you think about that game. Do you think Brady's the greatest of all time? He's certainly proven it there.
He is.
Most people have other opinions. Well, there'll be another quarterback to come along and beat him soon enough. But anyways,
about 5 rings.
As I said, thanks for watching. Definitely check out some of our other videos. I will put some links up here somewhere. Yeah. And of course, follow us on Twitter, links in the description, and we will see you on the next video sometime next week.